I'm Arthur Jafa, commonly known as AJ, generally speaking. Yeah. It's a palindrome, obviously. It's the title of a Miles Davis record from the 70s that I'm quite enamored with in a lot of ways. It's about a certain kind of duality and a kind of inversion, maybe, which I think is certainly pretty central to Black being. If you're cast into a universe that is fundamentally anti-Black, which sort of demonizes everything about you, you have a tendency to counter it by flipping things, which is obviously in some ways can be like very emancipatory, but also it has its limits because it's like being trapped in some sort of binary opposition. But as Elijah Muhammad, I think, said a Black man's heaven is a white man's hell, or he said a white man's heaven is a Black man's hell. I'm not sure which one it is, but they're sort of the same thing. But there's a limit to it as a strategy. So Live Evil, to me, suggests all of that. When you talk about the Black narrative, you're talking about the human narrative, even though people try to separate the things out. So we're always walking around haunted, and Black bodies being under duress is not new. There's nothing new about it. Black bodies have always been under duress. The real distinction, if anything, is the sort of lay camera people, because everybody has a camera in their phone now, and everybody has their phone. So all of a sudden you're starting to see these video documentations of the violence that's done to Black people. I even remember when I did my film, Dreams of Cold and the Deaf, I remember someone said to me, you should get this out really quickly while the whole, Tamir Rice thing is hot kind of vibe. And I just said, it was a very dark joke, but I would just say, killing Black people is not going out of style. And it hasn't. You know what I mean? It wasn't a moment. It wasn't an epidemic. It's a persistent and constant epidemic. It's a fundamental aspect of contemporary society that Black bodies are under excessive duress and force. We see the manifestation of it in real time on the day-to-day, but what is it really tethered to? Where is it coming from? It takes a lot of energy to be anti-Black. So what is the payoff? Why does society continue to do it? I do think for me, fundamentally at core, there are opportunities to contemplate something of what it means to be Black, which again, as I say, there are opportunities to contemplate something of what it means to be human. You're just being in the presence of the thing, being in the moment, trying to describe it as best as you can, or trying to render it as best as you can, or trying to create proxies as best as you can. You have the opportunity to sort of turn it around on the table a little bit, spin it around a little bit and look at it from different angles and stuff. And hopefully come to some otherwise, difficult conclusions or insights about the nature of it.